Well, hello everyone. This is Connie Pascal, and this is tips and instructions for taking the competency assessment final exam. So the first question I usually get is when is the exam? Well, for this semester, our exam actually opens tomorrow at 9 a.m., which is Thursday, May 7th, and closes on Friday, May 8th at 9 a.m. Session 2 opens on Tuesday, May 12th, and closes on Wednesday, May 13th, both at 9 a.m. Again, you'll have about 60 to 120 minutes depending on your course. That makes the latest possible starting time that you have is 7 a.m. on the last day of your session. I want to remind everybody that I want you to practice good academic integrity while you take this exam. This assessment is not proctored. You're taking it from your own home or your own choice of location on your own device. So please complete this exam independently without using notes or AI tools or outside websites or outside assistance. I want you to approach this exam like you would if you were taking this in a testing center, because that's the experience that you're going to have as you move forward in your career. So, a few tips. Tip number one, prepare your exam space. Again, make sure you have nice, clean workspace, that you let other people in your vicinity know that you're taking a timed exam. Keep a pen and paper nearby so that if you need to jot down information or questions or issues that you can do that quickly. Take a quick bio break before you start the exam. And of course, as always, stay hydrated. Tip number two, pace yourself. You cannot skip questions or return to a previous question. You have to do everything sequentially. Once you submit the question, you cannot return, you can't go back to it. You may, however, pause the exam if you need to, but do keep watching the clock and keep moving. And again, if you run into trouble or if you don't know the answer, take a guess because it's better to guess than to leave a blank. A few tips here. If you need to pause the exam, this is how you pause the timer. There is no official pause button in the CertMaster platform. So you pause the exam by closing the browser or the tab in the standard way that you normally do. So if you do need a break, you can stop the exam clock by just closing the session. And you can do that two ways, which is either close the browser completely, like you normally do, or just click on the X on the specific CertMaster tab that you're working. Again, this will stop the clock. So when you're ready to resume the exam, log back into CompTIA CertMaster the way you normally do. Navigate to the My Assessments tab, which is again how you're actually going to access and start the exam to begin with, and then click Resume Exam. A couple of important tips. You can't resume, you must resume the exam within the allotted time period. So that means within the 24 hours that you are allotted. And if the free screen freezes, which it can do occasionally, try waiting a few seconds, then try refreshing, and then try closing out to pause. If your exam does freeze or if you have trouble logging in, there's a few things you can do first. So again, close out of your browser, go clear your browser cache, disable any pop-up blockers, and then try logging back into CertMaster and clicking resume your exam. Again, your timer should resume where you left off. This same advice goes to if you're having trouble launching the exam in the first. If your exam isn't launching, again, clear your browser, cache, disable any pop-up blockers. And then if you have any issues after that, then you should probably contact CompTIA tech support. So what counts? Everything counts in this. It's task level scoring. That means that every task that you do is worth 1 point, and that tasks are scored individually. So completing some of the tasks correctly still earns the points, and you should attempt every task. So, example, if a scenario has 4 tasks in total and you get 3 of them correct, you get 3 points. How grading for this class works, again, if you pass the CompTIA exam, you get all 30 points for the assignment, just like you did in the practice exam. If you do not pass the CompTIA exam, then your exam percentage is multiplied by 30, so to calculate your score for the assignment. So here's an example. If you're taking an exam that has a passing score of 1400 out of 2000 points, but you score 1340 points, which is 67% of the total, then 67% times 30 would equal 20 points, which would be your grade for this assignment. If something goes wrong, and it sometimes does, eek. First thing is you might have a technical issue that affects your whole exam, or you might have a problem with an individual question or a task. If you run into a technical issue that affects your whole exam, that could be it just won't launch, uh, your computer freezes completely, you have a meltdown, a blackout, that sort of thing, and your exam is gone. Either pause it if you can, and then contact CompTIA support first. And again, they're available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time. And there's their phone number. Um, do keep in mind that I am not able to resolve CompTIA technical issues directly. But if CompTIA can support you, they will, and they can again usually help you with access, loading, freezing, systems problems, that sort of thing. If you're having a problem with an individual question or a task, again, not something I can usually help resolve, but make a note of the issue, keep moving through the exam if possible, and then if it really impacts you, email me afterwards with all the details, and I'll go to CompTIA and follow up on your behalf. And they're very reasonable, and we usually have been able to resolve everything in the favor of the student. So again, there are many things that we can do. It should something go wrong for you. Here's some common mistakes to avoid. Don't spend too long on any one task. If you don't know it, if you don't know it for sure, take a guess and move on. Uh, don't leave tasks blank. Again, forgetting, also don't, no, I should say, remember that you cannot return to questions. You have to do things sequentially. Uh, don't click submit too quickly. Go back and review your work real quick. And don't panic if your labs are loading slowly. To start your exam, you will log into your CompTIA account like you normally do. You will go to the My Assessments tab, which looks like this. You'll find your course and then you'll click Start and you'll be going. Once you're complete, you will see your score immediately. As soon as you submit your exam, your score will appear, and you can also take a look at that. I'll use that score to calculate your actual assignment grade for Canvas, but this grade, your Canvas grade, will take additional time to appear in the grade book. So please be patient with that. It is okay to contact me. If you run into something that's urgent or you're not sure what to do, you can text me. See the Canvas homepage for my number or text me at 609-865-7925 with your name in the text and a little bit of your problem, and I'll call you right back. Most importantly, again, don't panic. Take a deep breath. Almost every issue can be resolved. My final words of advice: read everything carefully. Stay calm if something feels unfamiliar. Remember, you cannot skip questions. Remember to make your best attempt on every task. Guesses are better than nothing. And again, just keep moving forward. Um, I've taught this course for almost 10 years, and I can assure you that you probably know more than you think you do, especially if you, again, stay calm and continue to move forward. So that's it. So, very best of luck. Again, trust yourself. You've prepared for this, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.